take a look now at the reception area. Everything really revolved around this in a circle. And behind it is the sea, and in front of it, we're going to see in a second the crescent of rooms really that's formed around the reception area. So everything's in easy walking distance. Our room was just in that building and literally 30 seconds to a minute from the reception. This is the spa area. People tell me it was wonderful. Behind that tree, that's the bar area. I can tell you that was wonderful. This is a view of the inside bar, so to speak, the land view. You go through into a seated area inside and out to the sea, a view outside. Behind this lovely little tree is the pool area. Probably our second most favourite area to the bar. We spent a lot of time here and enjoying the weather and the sights and the sounds. Lots of activities here during the day if you wanted it, or you could have just peace and quiet, solitude if you wanted it. Little glimpse here of the bar area and the balcony for the restaurant. Downstairs from there, you've got the garden area. Well, that's new. That used to be a sports area there where those seats are. And here you've got changing facilities and showers for the beach. There's the beach bar with the sea beyond it. And we're going to see another view of this beach bar. The young lady who worked in there worked very hard. Luckily had a very heavy hand when it came to pouring drinks. We very much appreciated that. And just here you've got a nice seated area. And just a nice vibe generally. The cabana behind it, the curtained area, is again new, but a lovely place to sit, particularly in the early evening, listening to the music and the sun going down and just enjoying the vibe. And if you back up there to the gardens and the end of the room section. And here's a view of Marion, pretending the camera isn't looking at her. And a little glimpse of the sea and the beach area. That's a little putting green for the kids. Very nice area, this all in all. Loved it to death. Just up these stairs we're about to see. That takes you back up to the pool in literally seconds. Nice area altogether. The gardens are brilliant. But hang on a minute. I think somebody wants to say something.
We did.
Yeah, we did it yesterday, didn't we? We were naughty people. Look at me, I look dreadful. I look like I'm 102. Put you back to a better scene.
Today we have water.
Yeah, we also have wine.
Yeah.
Because that's what we roll.
But we also have water.
Yes, we spent the day talking to some lovely people, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Just chilling in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Drinking nothing stronger than, well, vodka and cherry juice at one stage. Good grief.
Well, we didn't drink it. It was an experiment. It didn't go very well.
Some of it. Made me feel better for a little while. There's no problem there. So we're going to have dinner now.
We've been on the orange juice.
Yeah.
Been good.
We're going to be better.
He says he's going to keep being good. We'll get back to you at about 11 o'clock and see whether he is.
We'll see.
We're on the beach outside Sonia Resort in Halkidiki. Look at the view. It's stunning. It's 8:30-ish. We've just been for dinner, had some wine, natch, and we've come for a walk on the beach. And it is beautiful. It's warm, but not so hot that it's uncomfortable. Everything is just perfect. The light is beautiful. The view's amazing. Very happy right now.
Well, that old guy looks rough, doesn't he? She went on a bit on the beach. Wow. But here we are, a view at night over the pool area, about to look onto the balcony bar which faces the sea. Here we whiled away many happy hours. There she is there, having a rummage, looking for some money for a drink. Hang on a minute, I think somebody else wants to say something.
Guess what time it is?
Yes, it's 11 o'clock.
Show me drink, go on.
It's water.
It's not.
Gin and tonic. Got to see the measures here are very, very generous. Must be 3 or 4 shots per drink in each glass. But luckily, the more we have, the better we feel. Until the next morning, of course, and then we don't feel so good after all.
We make all these plans. We're going to get up early. We're going to go into town. We're going to do this, that, and the other. And then it's 9 o'clock tomorrow, and we're groaning and wondering why we didn't bring more Alka-Seltzer.
Exactly.
I've got coffee. See?
Yeah. She's also got Metaxa. See that?
It's a chunky glass of Metaxa, isn't it?
Very, very nice. And she's had some out of it.
It's hefty.
Very, very nice glass of Greek brandy, I suppose, as the leadership cook put it to.
Gorgeous.
It is nice. Yeah.
Really nice. Smooth as silk.
Oh, absolutely. Goes down a treat. And only slightly alcoholic, apparently. What are they like, honestly? Anyway, let's blow the cobwebs off on the beach. This was a lovely area. This cove is very protected. So the sea's never rough. You know, you never get buffeted by waves or anything of that type. It's very shallow, so you can go out quite a long way and still feel very safe. I'm not the best in the water, but I didn't have any problems whatsoever here. And it's very clean. The water's very clean. They keep the beach very nicely. No rubbish, no litter, anything at all. And all the little protected shaded areas. Good grief, there she is again. You can't keep her out of the camera, can you really? Oh God, she's in the water now. I'll let you enjoy this bit in peace for a little while, and I'll come back to you in a second. Yeah, Greenpeace did try and pull me back into the water a little bit, but I told them I was fine. I was actually land-based, not water-based. They seem to be having a good time, don't they? I wonder what they're talking about. Something trivial, probably. But it was great, joking apart. Loved it to death. Went down here most afternoons. About 3 o'clock was the best time to go. Water was very warm at that point. And as you can see, just how calm it is. It's unbelievable. Really enjoyable. Not too busy either. We're going to have a quick look at the restaurant area now. I don't spend a lot of time filming this kind of thing because, you know, it's fairly standard buffet material everywhere. Although they did try and introduce quite a few bits and pieces of Greek food. And Marion doing the walk of shame up and down to the poolside bar. She did that trip quite often, to be honest with you. I'm a bit worried about her. But to be truthful, she did try and work it off with some exercise. A little bit of shore-based aquarobics. Bit of stretching going in there, limbering up for the next round of drinks, I think. But she did try the water-based version, and I'll show you a little bit of that later on. She regretted it bitterly afterwards. But this was strenuous enough for her, and she needed to lie down afterwards. There we go, keep quiet, I think she's asleep. Good grief, another day she's at it again, off to the bar. You can't stop this woman. You can take the person out of Newcastle, but you can't, you know the rest. But you did eventually go for a dip. There you go. That Ursula Andress moment. Anybody who remembers old Bond films. Hang on. So, we're back in our favourite place, aren't we?
I think they call them Balinese beds or something like that.
Balinese beds, yeah. Or day beds, as I like to call it, as we're old people.
Yeah. We make a little camp in it. We've got all our kit.
Yeah.
It's a really nice, comfy platform with cushions.
And it offers some shade, which these umbrellas around us won't necessarily do so much.
Filters the sun a bit.
Because it must be 40 degrees, well, maybe 36 to 40 degrees, I'm not quite sure. Here, when in the exposed, but you can't actually stand on the ground without shoes on. So we just had something to eat, haven't we? Because we missed breakfast.
Yeah, we had a lazy morning, we missed breakfast. So we've had some snacks from the pool bar.
Yeah. We were kept talking last night in the bar by a lovely couple from Dumfries. And they were talking about their holidays at past and present and what we're doing. And it was very nice. We were the last people out of the bar. Even the staff left because we were sitting outside on the balcony.
Yeah.
They just left us to
They
it.
just said goodnight and went.
And it We were there gone 1 o'clock, I think it was.
I've just given them an entire spiel about how we're being all sensible, not getting up early for the bus and going out in the heat. And you just given the game away and said we were up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry. So anyway, we've just been to the pool bar and we've got a couple of iced coffees and some snacks, which are a bit unusual for us, but actually very nice.
They were delicious.
We got a hot dog sausage roll, which was unusual, but not unpleasant. And a spinach roll, we think it was, pastry roll.
Which was really lovely. I
Really
like
nice,
spinach.
yeah.
It was good, yeah.
And a little feta pasty, just finger food, wasn't it? Little feta pasty. And a ham and cheese roll-up wrap thing. And it was really nice. Really enjoyed it, yeah.
Coffee's great.
Very fresh. And we got iced coffee as well, so that's us set up for the rest of the morning. It must be at least an hour till the next restaurant opening, and we can go for lunch and just do that thing. But it's really nice down here. We've shown you some of it before, but if I try and turn you around, over there's nobody in it at the minute, that's why I'm doing it. That's a kiddie's pool behind the olive tree, and that's really well used normally, but today's a changeover day, so it's a little bit quieter today, which is nice.
That means we can film, because we wouldn't normally pool.
No, we wouldn't do that.
There's loads of shade from really old olive trees, and it's lovely over there. Really nice if you've got little ones. Very family friendly.
But I mean, over there, if I just sort of swing it around a little bit, you can see the pool area. We looked at that at some point earlier on, so we're going to use a bottle of suntan lotion between us to make sure we don't get burned. Factor 50, of course.
Put it on the head and everything.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
And going to chill for an hour or so and see what happens after that. So
we're going to go and get our inflatables blown up. They've got a gas thingy downstairs, haven't they?
Yeah.
So we're going to do that.
After lunch, it's sea day after lunch, yeah.
If we go in sea, we're going to use this clever little thing that we got from Amazon. And it's a waterproof pouch.
Yeah.
And it really works. You can take it in the water.
I didn't expect anything from it, I'll be honest with you, but we tried it out yesterday in the sea. And I was just messing about thinking, this is not going to come out. It was brilliant, really clear. The sound, even though we didn't use external mics, the mic was on the phone in the bag. The sound was really clear as well. So yeah, winner.
I tested it before we used it with just a tissue inside and then put it in a sink full of water because I didn't trust it. It really does work.
Yeah. So that's us for the morning, and we'll get back in touch. Well, here we are, a little bit closer to the action poolside. And you can see here just how lovely it was. This was a very quiet day. It was a changeover day. There weren't many people around the pool at all. But even if there was, a lot of space here. And I think we're about to come upon Marion, who's again having another lie down. Exhausted, all this drinking and lying around. Makes you really tired, doesn't it? But this little bed area became our camp, as we said earlier. And we loved it here. I told you about the water-based aerobics, and here she is. Got to say, the young lady who organised this was a bit of a tyrant, to be honest with you. She kept them going for about half an hour. All these people were tired and hanging off the pool sides at the end. But it was interesting to watch, and it looked more tiring than it was after half an hour in the belting sun. This is about midday, believe it or not. But better her than me. It's not my cup of tea at all. I just enjoyed the view with a drink in hand, as you do. There they go. Just looking down from the pool onto the garden, as I said, it's just literally below. It gives you a sense of scale here, and just how pretty the whole area is, and how close you are to the sea. As I said, there's no massive walks to get anywhere around this resort. Here we are on the balcony, taking in the last knockings of the evening light.
Just about to go down for a pre-dinner drink.
Pre-dinner drink, yes. And then a meal.
We thought we better do some filming footage, recording, because yesterday we had so many equipment failure, epic disaster type things.
We did.
That we thought, we'll just check it out and make sure it works.
So here we are again, going out on the lash on a Saturday night. Guess where we're going?
We're not going on the lash. We're too old for that.
No.
But there is a glass of red wine here with my name on it, that's for sure.
And mine. Well, be gin and tonic for me.
I'm hoping for pizza tonight.
Yeah.
I've just got that comfort food vibe thing going
That's
on.
what we want.
Yeah.
Pizza
Or maybe
night.
just red wine and bread and cheese, that kind of thing.
Then we're going clubbing. Glow sticks. Got me underpants on with the upside down pineapples just in case we get lucky. See if we can pull with that. But anyway, we'll catch up with you in a minute. See you then. Yes, we're in the bar again, looking over the sea. I'll show you that shortly. Just ordered our drinks from a lovely young girl called Irina. I think that's how you pronounce it. And one gin and tonic and one wine coming up.
She's lovely as well.
She is a lovely girl.
Greek night, she got up and joined in with the Greek dancing. She was
did.
Dead good.
She was
really
very
good.
fit.
Yeah.
Wow. But we've had a very quiet, relaxing day, haven't we, today?
Yes. We tried to recover from the excursion we went on yesterday.
Yeah.
With all of its epic equipment failures and nearly 40 degrees of heat, we thought we'd have another day of relaxing.
Yeah.
And Greek lied to us because it said it was going to be cooler today, and it wasn't. It was still really, really hot. Can't complain about the heat when you come to Greece.
Yeah. It's a pity because, yes, last night, halfway through a chat, our equipment failed and the sound stopped. No sound whatsoever. That was the second time yesterday that happened. Now, it could be the fact that our microphones only cost £20. It could be that we use a Samsung phone. It could be a combination of everything. I don't know.
It could be that we just rank amateurs and we
It's-
don't know what we're
it's
doing.
probably that one. Yeah, it is probably the latter.
Or it might be some sort of divine intervention making us shut up because we go on so much.
Aye.
Could be that.
It's a shame because we were absolutely hilarious last night. Honestly, it was comedy gold, believe me.
It was.
Yeah.
Honest.
It was. So
Sadly
anyway,
lost.
we'll try again tonight. We've had a pool day. You've done a lot of exercise today, haven't you?
I was tricked. They said they came round, the animation team are really cute. And they came round and said, do you want to come in the pool and do some exercise?
Yep.
And I said, is it difficult? And he said, no, it's really easy, very simple. And I had watched some people in the pool the day before yesterday doing exercise with pool noodles, those long bendy things that you get. And it actually did look quite gentle, and I thought I could probably do that. So I went in, and the young lady who runs the classes decided that today was the day she was going to be tough. And I felt like I was in the army.
Yeah. And she was tough.
Hard.
Half an hour later, everybody was panting and sweating, slumped over the side of the pool. This young lady who was on the side in, it was probably around midday, really.
Yeah, it was.
And she was even breathing hard. She wasn't sweating at all.
No, she was standing on the side in full sun, jumping up and down, shouting orders, trying to make me swim to the end of the pool at one point.
And she can't swim?
No, she'd have had to rescue me.
Yeah, that's true. So you crawled along the side, didn't you?
I did. I teetered along the side in the water. And she said, you have to get to the end to get a high five before you can go back. And I said, you'll have to come to me. I'm not doing the deep end.
3/4 of it down the pool, the girl had given up hope.
Yeah. She just
came along and did it anyway. Yeah. So, we did all of that and just chilled out, really. We'll show you some of that maybe later on, the exercises, etc. It was quite funny in places.
As you can see, it's quite breezy tonight, which is welcome. Very nice.
The weather's taken a change. It's been red hot all day, but last couple of hours the wind's really got up.
Got a few clouds.
It's got a bit cloudy and it's cooled right down, thank God.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
But we're looking forward to a nice meal and some company tonight, see who we run into, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, rapid room tour time. Here we go. We're one flight of stairs up. You can request a ground floor room if you book through your agent, Jet2 in our case. So this time we booked a suite. We were coming for 2 weeks and we thought we'd never had a suite. Let's have a little bit more space. We have got space. The word suite conveys luxury. I don't think we've got that. But anyway, so this is a kind of living room area. It's nice, it's airy, there's lots of windows. On close inspection, you can see the cleaning isn't quite on point. There's a bit of dust and fluff lying around, but it's adequate, it's okay. It's a little bit worn, to tell the truth. If you look at the sofas, there's some staining. I haven't actually sat on this sofa. But they become beds if you want to bring the family. So that's a thing you can do. There's a big TV on the wall. A couple of British channels tend to be news nothing fun, but there's MTV, so you know. Oh, right. Microwave. I guess it might be useful if you bring a child or a baby with you. We're all inclusive, so it didn't matter. You do get a little coffee machine, and they supply you with the pods daily. There's a full-size fridge in here. I think it's smaller in the other rooms, but that's a pretty good size fridge in there. So, moving on. Living area. You've got a kind of a corridor thing with some storage, like an open wardrobe shelf thing, some extra blankets up there. The biggest mirror in the place. Don't expect a full-length mirror. Don't know why, but that's the biggest one. Some very rattly tables. Not sure what they're for. You've got a desk area. I suppose you could use it to work if that's why you came here. And more windows. We tend to keep the blinds down because the sun is very bright. We have more shelving, as you can see. So quite a bit of storage for shelvy folded things. Into the bathroom. Now, another reason we wanted the suite was because we hoped to avoid the glass bathroom door situation. We failed. It has a glass door. But never mind, it's around a corner, everything's in here, and there's a door on the bedroom, so that's okay. If you want to step in, usual stuff, bits and bobs. Hairdryer, pretty powerful, not bad for a hotel. Bit of shelving, quite a big shower. If you were a how many people in the shower kind of person, you'd get a few in there. The water does splash out a bit though, and you end up with a very wet floor. So, got the sink unit, it's quite big, showing quite a few signs of wear, as you can see, and you can see that on the mirror. So, most unusual thing about the bathroom, believe it or not, is the tap. It's really odd. It bends. I don't know why. It's just flexible. And it means that when the maid's been in, she sometimes leaves it at an angle. You don't realise, and you turn the tap on and there's water everywhere. It's a quirk, you know, it's all right. So, bedroom area. Now, there are loads of lights. There are loads of sockets right the way through. The sockets are European, but there's plenty of them. So we just brought a couple of adapters for USBs and stuff like that. Bedside tables. The bedding is very clean. There was a bit of towel art when we arrived. Hasn't happened again. It wasn't anything elaborate. There is a comforter thing on the bed, but I've taken it off because it's weirdly scratchy. Don't like it. So that's that. There are 4 pillows. Now, it's not a pillow menu, but each of these pillows is very different in character, so you can choose the one you like the best. Some of them feel like they're made of lead. They're so heavy. But there's, you know, they're all right. The bedding. Right, behind the bedroom door, wardrobe with a safe and a couple of drawers. No full-length hanging, so if you've got long posh frocks, there's nowhere to put them. There are more shelves. You've seen shelves before. There's a dressing table area, but no mirror. So, you know, another TV, same channel switch. That's about it from here. Round here, something weird. Round the corner in the bedroom, there's another strange small area. We're not sure what it's for. We're using it for storage right now. I suppose you could put a very small child in it if you really wanted to. And then the best bit, the balcony. It's not huge, but it's totally adequate, and it has a stunning view. Hello. Member of the animation team, they're class. Yeah, so I'm going to show you.
Up on the white background.
Right there?
Yeah.
See? Heart shape.
It's a Fred Flintstone heart shape.
I think it's got a fossil in it.
Yeah. It'll have a fossil of an arrow that should be going through the middle of the heart.
I've decided it's a romantic rock. So that was the highlight of my day yesterday. Yeah. It was like a child on the beach with a heart-shaped rock.
Yeah, we've only spent 8 days looking for this thing.
I insist on having a heart-shaped.
God.
Yeah, I want a heart-shaped rock from everywhere we go, and we've got one so far.
Mm.
Well, they look heart-shaped on the beach, and then you pick them up and realise they're not really. They're just a rock.
Yeah.
Mm. Anyway.
Yeah. Some round off. We got that, so that's a result, you know. That's one box ticked from the
It was
holiday.
worth coming to Greece for the rock.
Yeah. We've almost drunk our weight in alcohol, but that's another box ticked, almost. So yeah, so far so good.
Other drinks are available, you do you. I meant them.
Oh, them.
Yeah.
Well, they'll do whatever they want
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, we're not trying to educate you into drinking.
Nobody actually watching, we just told ourselves.
I know. But if anybody ever did watch, we're not encouraging you. Just do what you want. We booked a suite. This is a review of a suite at Sonia Resort. Basically made up of a kind of living area that you come straight into. It's got 2 sofas, a bit worn, but serviceable. They pull into beds. So if you want to bring kids or teenagers with you, I guess that would be their sleeping area.
Yeah, ideal for bigger kids.
Yeah. And then you come through a, storage wardrobe space.
It's a corridor, really. There's storage space there, shelving and hanging space, and a desk area. You could eat there, 2 of you anyway. You could play games there. And then you've got...
Bathroom is in there as well. The bathroom with the... It's got quite a nice big shower. You get at least 2 people in there.
If you want
everything you needed, a little bit of storage, shelving, a weird flexible hose on the sink. That's a novelty. That's okay.
You do get used to the hose on the sink after you've flooded the floor a couple of times. I guess if you've got little kids, you need to get in the shower with them and wash them down. Then the shower's more than big enough for that kind of thing, isn't it?
It is. The floor gets a bit slippery because the water goes everywhere, but it's big enough. It's perfectly fine. The cleaning is okay, would you say?
7 out of 10. There are dirt areas on edges and things like that, but it's been okay.
It's been adequate, and it is showing signs of wear. I would say some of the bits and pieces are a bit tatty.
Yeah. You come into the bedroom area then. The bed is a proper double bed. It's very comfortable. We're sitting on it now. It's been brilliant, lovely. There's not an awful lot left in here. After that, there's a little cupboard and a hanging space. There's a little seated, a bed area, like a day bed almost, where you would put maybe little kids, sort of up to 5 or up to 10 years of age.
They'd have to be quite little.
Yeah. There's a window, rather bizarrely, between the 2 of you, which might be a bit odd at certain times of the evening.
Anyway, it's a strange little area. We're not quite sure what it's supposed to be, but you could put very small kids in there if you wanted.
How much did we pay for this?
So for 2 weeks all inclusive, we paid £4,200, and that was including extra legroom seats.
Now we've got friends here at the minute who stayed in what we would call a standard room, really. They paid £3,500 for it for 2 weeks, all inclusive, same as us.
They paid £3,200.
£3,200, okay.
And they chose seats as well, not extra legroom, but they chose seats. So it's about £1,000 the difference. Yeah.
Would we pay this again for this room? No. Would we go into a standard room like our friends did? Yeah, because that becomes much more worthwhile. Where this room comes into its own is if you've got a couple of kids with you, or maybe 3 or 4 kids with you, then that extra £1,000 may well be worth paying because you're all in one place, but you do have a degree of privacy, which I think is important rather than all trying to sleep in the same room together. That wouldn't work for me. This would be a better arrangement for sure. What do you think?
I think it would. It would make it more cost effective anyway. We've enjoyed the extra space and we didn't object to paying the price at the time. It was a choice we made. But I think, so on reflection, I think if we did this again, we would not book a suite. We'd save the £1,000.
Definitely.
And put it towards another holiday somewhere else.
Yeah, because we paid £1,000 for a week in Benidorm, for example, in January. Not much more than that. £1,200 for a week in April. So yeah, significant saving.
Yeah, we've loved the space, but it's not worth £1,000.
Have we enjoyed it?
Yes, we have.
Has the weather been brilliant?
Oh my goodness, brilliant if you don't mind melting. Yeah.
In truth, it's a bit too hot for us. No. If we came back, it would be another time of the year, I think. And with that, they were gone. It is worth pointing out that this was a resort that allowed smoking in virtually every area, with the exception of the restaurant. That aside, didn't really bother us particularly. We had a fabulous time, really enjoyed it, met some lovely people. Special shout out to Eunice and Tam. We loved it. Thank you. All the best.